Hey everybody, got another pair of mods here for you. These are the Tuxedo Twins. The idea was to do a Tele and a Strat in black and gold, and I thought they'd look pretty sharp, and I'm very pleased with the way these guitars turned out. Let me start over here with the Tele. Basically I got a baseline eBay black Tele and a baseline eBay black Strat, and then I found a couple of black necks pre-finished and ordered up the necks, ordered up the two guitars, and then I found, these came in whatever colors was cheapest, basically, in a black. So they had black pickguards, but they had largely silver hardware. So got all the stuff in gold, and then got all the normal upgrades, locking tuners, and the Floyd Rose lock nut, and the roller bridges, and roller bridges over here, Floyd Rose, locking tuners, all gold hardware for everything. Everything's gold, even the tip of that. And everything's gold. And then the pickguards, I lucked out. Both of them were 3-ply with the little white pinstripe thing going on. And show you the back of these guys. I can't recall if I've got a 3-ply on the way for this thing yet or not. I should get that in order to match the front. The only major issue is the finish on this one is kind of bubbled and separated a little bit. It's kind of hard to see, but it's actually bulged and not flat there. And there's just a little bit of a crack right in there. But there you can see it well. It's the poly or epoxy resin or whatever kind of finish this is. It separated from the wood basically, so that's unfortunate, but it's not a total showstopper or anything. I mean, so, and as you can see, the guitar is pretty dirty. But, it's a bulge, but it's smooth. So it's not bad or uncomfortable or anything like that. So, that's what the back of the guitars look like. The locking tuners, and the black necks, and the gold plates. And got all gold screws for all the hardware everywhere. And I've got black straps with gold stripes going down the middle on the way for both of them. I got some other straps that were black with some kind of gold embroidery, but the embroidery was more silver than gold, so it didn't really look that good, so I didn't use them. And on this one here, you see it's got that little gap issue, like a lot of these low-end import Teles do. And I actually rerouted it to move it up, but then I had intonation issues with the saddle, so I moved it back to the original position and decided just to live with the gap. So that's life. So there's that imperfection, and then that little bulge in the finish in the back on this one. Other than that, no real issues on these. These are just basically cosmetic. I thought they'd look good this way, and so I decided to go ahead and put a couple of them together. And I'm real pleased with this set of twins, and also the natural, my natural set of twins, my vintage Tele and the natural Strat. So that's two pairs of builds that I'm really happy the way they turned out. But I can't really think of any other worthy twin type builds to do. So actually the thing I'm working on right now is this. It's a carbon fiber tube neck, 24 fret fretboard. This is the fretboard off of the Guitar 4 Fail, and I just sanded off the glue off the back and glued it onto this thing, slapped a straight edge on it, and the frets were perfectly flat again, so it's good to go, ready to rock. And I can't even begin to bend this tube. It's probably even stronger than aluminum. And then the body is made out of babinga, which it turns out has one of the highest specific stiffnesses of any wood on the planet. So I'm hoping that this will give it some really good resonance and sustain kind of qualities. And then I'm putting a Steinberger bridge on it. So it's been routed, and there's a little extra cutout for the lock lever on it. So yeah, and there's plenty of room for the screws on both sides. There's all your 4 screw holes. So then I've got extra room back here to put the jack on and stuff like that. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. This is the carbon fiber build, I'm calling it. I suppose you might also call it like the X11 or something, but carbon fiber was the only real experiment. That's turned out to work out okay. This also uses the wood insert for a bolt-on neck kind of an idea, and then it uses a string through on the back, and they're just going to run up and then into the channeling grooves there for string guidance. So should look interesting when it's done. And yeah, now I'm down to sanding. I've got to sand all this glue off of the back where it got, you know, kind of sloppy, and there's a couple spots here on the front where it kind of got around too, because I started by like gluing it up here and here and here and here kind of a thing, got it all straight and stuff, and then I went ahead and started flooding the groove in order to make sure it was on there real good and strong once it was straight. Then when it was all done, I let it dry. I slapped on the straight edge, and I lucked out. It didn't need leveling or anything. It was back to perfect straight again. So yeah, I'm real happy about that. But that's a different build. Yeah, on these, like I said, this is just a concept build mod actually for, you know, a particular finish and hardware combination that would look real good on these guitars, and I'm real pleased with the way they turned out. You know, I need to polish them up a little bit, but yeah, real nice. So anyway, until the next video, yeah, until the next video, everybody have a good one.